Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. Now, let's take a look at Nashville's opening lineup. Aldridge out there with Odom. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Here we go. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for Boston, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. Now here is Holiday. Porzingis with the ball, guarded now by Lamar Odom, and the shot goes down.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
And the conversation for Porzingis, Coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. And it's White with the rebound. Pass to Holiday. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. The wide open look here for Porzingis. No good on the 3. And here's Nashville. For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. White. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Edwards. One-on-one here. Aldridge with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
Perfect read from Aldridge there. Very willing to share it with his guys and getting them going.
Outside Holiday. And the rebound goes to Nashville. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Doncic kicks to Edwards. From outside the arc, hands it from downtown.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Tatum drives in, and the dunk by Tatum.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And here's Nashville. Doncic passes to Odom. They kick it out to Green. The 3. And it's White with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Drills the 3-pointer.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Murray's checked in for Nashville. .106 left in the first quarter. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Nashville. Chris Middleton comes in for Danny Green. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Brown with it. Now Smith defending. Brown against Middleton. And a jump by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
It's Edwards on the wing. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Edwards got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. They get it back. Springer. Great D that time from Edwards. Nashville leading by 4. 11 feet away. And Pritchard pulls it down. And here comes the break. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line, Peyton Pritchard. At the line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Here's Murray. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. With 1 on the clock, that one no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nashville out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Nashville.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Tatum and Horford man the post position. And it's Springer in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Boston trails by 5. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning is right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Allen outside. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Over Horford. And it's Smith missing. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Sinks the triple. Hauser's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best moves. Let's go. We're gonna dance like everyone's watching. Here on the big screen.
different look for Nashville. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Smith. DeRozan comes in for Chris Middleton, and it's Green in for White. Here's Doncic. Doncic powers it home.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Pritchard's got 7 points in the game.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Nashville. Allen for the three. And Pritchard pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Tatum. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the second quarter. There's Green with the three, and he's good on the three ball.
Green.
He's got 5.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
The three from Tatum.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Tony Allen.
First team foul.
The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Hauser at the line for 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the Celtics. Brown.
Dude, Brian. Hold on a second. All right. Uh, yeah.
He's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's White in for Pritchard. Nashville also making some changes. Lamar Odom, he's checked in for DeRozan. Edwards comes in for Allen. And Murray's subbed in for Luka Doncic. No good on the second free throw.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Bounce pass, Aldridge. And Edwards launches it from deep. They get it again. They kick it out to Green. Outside, Edwards. The tray. Edwards cashing in from outside.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Nashville leading by 4. What a shot by Edwards.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
White with it, and it's over picking him up, and White slams it in.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And Boston has possession, knocks it loose, and stolen by Murray. Edwards looking it over. Rebounded by Hauser. 1 second left. The shot will not fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nashville leads by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
29. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court jump. Give me a beat. Their measurement of the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Nashville leading by 4 on the court for Nashville. Odom is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Green, and it's Doncic in at the 1 spot.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And here's White after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Green with the rebound. Driving, it's Edwards. And that one drops. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for Nashville.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Now Aldridge, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Shots good by Green.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
All right, let's be coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your breakers this crew.
What? gonna do it, man. Mm.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Breakers Dance Crew.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lamar Odom. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Holiday. Doncic knocks it away.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
White against Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Another good. Play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Holiday. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 6 points for Drew Holiday.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Boston trails by 10. White with it. Now Green defending, and White slams it in.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Get all fans on the court is your high school. Want a t-shirt? Make some noise.
He's checked in for Derek White. And Nashville with a change here, too. Middleton's checked in. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. For three, Edwards. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Edwards with a tough shot.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. Nashville leading by 16. Pass to Doncic. It's Edwards on the wing. Takes a three. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Edwards got 15 points here in the second half.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
Yeah, probably is. 50-31, man. I'm killing it.
Team, make some noise.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Here's Springer. Scoreless thus far.
Come on now.
Horford with the screen on Edwards. Down to 5 on the
Take it to
shot
the
clock.
hole. Oh,
Stolen by Middleton.
I can't help it wrong. Sorry.
Here's Doncic. Count the bucket.
Man.
And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're getting points. They're
Basketball.
getting stops. This is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Nashville shooting their first foul shot of the
I'm
game.
hungry on my goddamn boat. Man.
One shot.
Hold on, let me get this 3-pointer.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
And here is Brown.
Play with the ball then, man. Run the
To
clock
end the
down.
run. A three-pointer
Good
is
start.
right on target.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Nashville out in front, up 19. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
Just real good look at it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Celtics with possession here. 19-point game. Tatum and Horford man the post positions. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And again, Boston with the triple.
Using his teammates, Tatum creates just enough daylight to get off a shot.
It's White on the wing. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. Fires the 3. And it's White with the rebound. Nashville leading by 16. Here's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Come on now.
Tatum against Aldridge. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Porzingis trying to get free. Tatum no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Nashville. 22 is their biggest lead. Offensive rebound. Aldridge, the pass to Edwards. Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Edwards got 28 points for the game.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Tatum. And the rebound goes to Nashville. Outside Green. Back to Edwards. Pass to Green. Right side Aldridge. Green kicks it to Odom. From past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And I love how Odom stretches the floor. They're always ready to shoot from distance when the defense isn't focused.
White driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass. And so it's Nashville with it. And here's Green outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th assist in the game. White against Edwards. Tatum, that's for 2. And the rebound goes to Nashville. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Odom finds Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
It's stolen by Edwards. Goes up, and Edwards slams it in.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And there's Lamar Odom on the assist by Doncic.
3.
Odom's got 6 in the quarter.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Doncic dishes to Edwards. Releases. And it's Doncic missing. And here's Boston. All alone. And White slams it in.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
For 3, Edwards. The rebound by the Celtics. Right side, White. And the rebound goes to Odom. Up top, Doncic. Aldridge looking for an opening. Misses. So Nashville wins it. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports.